Hope everyone's doing well. Don't mind the wiggle of the camera. I apologize if it happens. Or any of the sound that's in the background. For that matter. I don't know what it is about me and electronics today. I don't know. I'll be right back. Thank you, thank you. You know, my intuition keeps telling me everything's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. But then there's that part of me that reflects back on the other time when I thought everything was going to be fine. And then I was caught in a situation where it was like I was just scrambling at the end. And I don't want to do that. I remember on that day specifically saying, I don't understand. I really felt like it was all going to be fine. And it was not. And then it was like I needed to make something happen at the last minute. So if anyone wants to put down 100,000 on a place, I mean, there's equity that would be in it for somebody in the end of a couple years. I could take care of the mortgage payment if someone puts 100,000 down. And the HOA. I can take care of that and the bills, the electricity, all that. I just need them down. Anywho, let's get into the cards, shall we? We've got the American Condor, Master of the Spirit, Native American, connections to the ancestors, heal the sick, balance harmony, solar lunar eclipse, time view, and a high altitude view. And we've got the stepping stones. Just take a little step at a time. There was another word meaning to stepping stones that I needed to actually add to this card. I should go over some of the to do some of the research on these. It's so fun to color, right? Then we've got plus the cherry on top. Master of the Spirit, connection to the ancestors, plus the cherry on top is the idea of selling the fact that somebody, it's just society, they're selling stuff on billboards, right? So it's like you see the sign and they're like, you want this, you want this, you want this. And maybe that's the idea I just posed as far as if someone has 100,000. I know it's a lot. I really do. I know it's not like I'm asking for a quarter, but seriously, when the property gets sold, you'll get the $100,000 back, plus part of the equity that comes out of it. And that's negotiable. We could talk about that. And then I'll take care of paying the mortgage payment and the utilities and the HOA cost. There's an opportunity for me to be able to buy something that's pretty low, darn low cost, and it's in a safe environment, and I would be able just to live my years out there. That would be great, because I really don't want to have to keep moving. Anywho, We've got trying again. Take one, scene two. Maybe someone's in the acting field. I don't know. We've got Robin Hood stealing from the rich, giving to the poor. Someone's going to the wishing well. Perhaps it's a wishing well. Or maybe someone's going to gossip about others. Did you hear about so-and-so? They asked somebody for $100,000. They were asking strangers. Well, you never know who's out there and who wants to help. Right? I don't know, folks. A closed mouth is never fed. You gotta ask. So maybe someone just needs to take a time out, just soak in the tub and just do some self-care. We've got this straight underneath it. Straight, oh, bacillus. Bacillus? That is bacteria that is found everywhere. It's rod-shaped. It can get out of hand and it's not so great. And then if it's also good bacteria, which is everywhere. But when it gets out of hand, it's not great. So maybe someone's being forewarned that there's some kind of bacteria in the bathtub, or maybe there's some kind of bacteria in the water. Hey now. Got the number 16 there. It adds up to a 7, which is a spiritual number. We've got this balding guy. He's bald-headed or he's balding. He looks comfortable with that, right? Just let it go. Someone is being told to let go of this money. Hey, can you make me a sandwich? I dated someone and we used to joke about the whole, can you make me a sandwich? After you're like having some time with someone, and he was saying, you know, it's great if you just want to roll over, have a sandwich. Anywho, we got to let go of that. Taking a bunch of parts and making it into one. I always thought that it would be great to have some land and have a bunch of people there in tiny homes and everybody lives in a small community because everybody wants to, and we get to save money and we get to live joyfully because we're saving money. No stress. Everybody's there for each other. Everybody cares about one another. Wouldn't that be nice? Anywho, maybe there's a balding man or a bald man who's going to let go of the money that probably wasn't his, that maybe he attained in some kind of lazy way. I don't know. Maybe the spirits are telling him to. Maybe somebody left some money on, just left it there. Oh, look, we've got the spirits and the warrior who fights the spirits as she sleeps. She's got spirits that fight the battles for her as she sleeps, and maybe someone's haunted by that. The haunted card's coming out again with this balding man. So maybe there's a balding man who is haunted over the fact that they have this bread that belongs to someone else. Sorry about the noise in the back. And we've got the spirits here. Someone's drinking a lot. There's a black widow here. Maybe someone feels like this money is now cursed because they're being haunted about it. Ever since they got educated maybe on the situation. They've been a place of hiding. They've been hibernating. They've been relaxing. While this other person is just like struggling. It's like, how can you do that to somebody? It's just sad. It's really kind of sick, right? Radioactive. It's kind of just sick. It's not like you didn't know, right? I mean, like the lady who was carrying around radioactive material after her husband passed away from doing research and studies on it. She wanted to continue his research, and she carried it around with her, and then she ended up passing away because of the radioactive material. She really didn't know. There's success here somewhere. Someone's trying to sift through. Why is someone being held? Why is someone being left with an empty bag? There's no money in here. There's no bread in this bag. There's nothing in this bag. Why is this person left with an empty bag? Why is everyone treating this person like they're radioactive material? Why is that? We've got the Delta card. which is a change, transition, movement, convergence of paths. There's going to be some kind of converging of a path. Could have something to do with wherever they say the word pop. You want some pop? We've got different dimensions here, all at play. And they're all happening underneath this warrior who's sleeping soundly. She's right in between the spirits and the haunted. She's just sleeping. No cares in the world. She's just sleeping. She knows that her ancestors and the people that care about her who have passed, and she knows that the Most High is going to take care of her. The Most High is going to fight those battles for her. She doesn't have to lift a finger. She doesn't have to do a thing. We've got the number 23 here. Maybe the number, the 23rd of the month is important for somebody. Oh, look, we've got a lodge. I wonder if there's a lodge 23. It also adds up to a 5, which is, you probably can't even see those cards down there. It also adds up to a 5, so there's going to be some kind of change in a cabin or a lodge. Something's going to be unzipped or uncovered. Maybe something that has to do with some kind of prosperity. A pineapple that's been locked up in a shed. Whoopsie. And then we have the number 7 here again, the spiritual number, shedding of skin. For someone who has this flat top. Look at his face. Maybe someone can see clearly now. They see right over the top of everything. Because we got the water glass. It's very clear. It's very transparent. This is also the Aquarius card. And then we've got the banana split, which is where this cherry right on top fits. Oh, look, we've got bubbles. And we have a power lines here. So keeping it kind of joyful and light and bubbly and everything else is the power line. That's the power source. That's how you just keep on going. And you keep a higher vantage point. And I would like to say maybe just don't talk so much, but hello. I talk a lot, especially because I don't really ever talk to anybody. I do talk to strangers, but even then, a lot of times people are not interested in talking when you're out and about. Go figure. Anywho, that's enough for that. I'm going to go ahead and maybe do some artwork. Maybe I'll do that on a live. And eventually I can just I don't know. Download it and post it to the other channel or something. I don't know if it still exists on this channel, even if I delete it. I don't know how all that works, because I'm sure there's some kind of residuals on what's been posted where or whatnot. I don't know how it works, folks. With that being said, thanks for being here. I really do appreciate you being here. Take care. Make it a great day. I hope something was wonderful for you today. I literally have 2 days to figure it all out. Wish me luck. Oh, goodness sakes. Yes, Dancer, you are first. Hi, Anthony. Hello, hello. Hi, Dancer. Sorry, I can't, I don't see the comments until I end the videos, just because of the way it's set up. But I appreciate your comments. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being nice to others. Take care. Bye.